Alright, today's video is going to be about me installing my new swing case in my 2020 Silverado. This is something I've had in a lot of my other vehicles that I absolutely adore and love because it gives you a place to have straps, maybe some tools, whatever you want in the back of your truck without them bouncing around all over the place. It's really convenient to use and I just love them. So this will be my third one. First time I've ever installed on my passenger side. I think I made an oopsie on this, but it's not that really big of a deal. As you can see, the Chevrolet has their 110 volt outlet here. Looks like my swing case will overlap that, but don't know how many times I'll actually use that anyway. Plus I can open the swing case up, plus you can pull it out. So maybe I should have done the driver's side, I don't know, but here we go. We're going to do an install. I'm going to do my best. I'm videoing this by myself, so excuse the camera work, people. I know when I watch videos I kind of judge on the camera work. I'm new to this, I'm learning. First step in this process is going to be to install these brackets. There's two of them, one for the front, one for the rear. Got a 11 millimeter on my handy dandy trusty skill saw here, or skill drill, what I call it saw. The hardware, and from the look of the instructions, this is going to be so easy. I only think it's going to take a few minutes, so let's get started. Okay, they make it real simple for you. There's one hole right in the front of this. There's actually a hole already in the truck, and they just give you a simple push pin. Once the push pin's installed, then you're ready to come back and they give you self-tapping screws. You're ready to put those self-tapping screws in there. One thing I want to do is make sure it's level, so one of the tools I forgot to even think about was a level. Let me see if I can find a small level and get right back into the video. Okay, so I did go out and get my handy dandy level and a Sharpie, and I'm going to adjust this to where a black Sharpie on a black truck is not going to show up very well. Once I know it's level, I'm going to go back in and find my mark. And give it a shot. So basically, step 2 to put this bracket in is relatively simple. They're basically keying off the body lines here. That didn't take but a couple minutes. There, sits right down on the lip. I did also make sure it was level with the body line. Plus, I held my level on there, made my marks, and everything looked like it went according to plan. So what I'm going to do is to test it. I have to climb up. Let's go ahead and put one screw in there. Bracket in. So let me reset the camera where you guys can see this. And we'll see how that works out. Since I'm worried about the distance, we'll go ahead and put the swing box in. Just give it a test. As you can see, it did clip into place rather well. Sorry for my shadow. It did clip into place already. Clipped in rather easily, actually. And now all we got to do is pull the handle, bring the case back out of the way, and complete our install. camera. Okay, basically now we test fitted the case, make sure it closed good. All we got left to do is put 2 screws in here. I'm completely amazed at how fast these screws actually go in. So basically, guys, that is most of the install of the swing case. For you there, I'm going to show you how to put the locking mechanism in. There's a lock on top. There's a nice little package tray in here to put some stuff in, and then of course, you know, a deeper well in there. I'm going to show you guys what I like to put in it, how I like to keep mine rigged up, and then show you how to put the lock on to keep you from taking this off. I'll try to show you one of the things I really like about the swing case. It's real simple. You just pull the handle, but once you pull the handle, you can basically pick this thing up and take it completely out of your truck anytime you're ready to. So if you do want to carry a heavy big load, or maybe, I don't know, mulch, rocks, pine straw, something, and you don't want this in your way, then you can set it back in and swing it into place. One of the neat options that they give you now is actually a locking mechanism. And you pretty much put this inside the hinge and then lock it to the swing case, and what that'll do is keep you from lifting it up. That's how it locks in. So real easy to install. You just basically pick up on the case a little bit. Set that right into place. Lock the locking mechanism. You see it still works, but you can no longer pick the case up out of there. That's a new invention. I did not have that on any of my old swing cases. I really love it, and I think it's a great idea. Good engineering, and as you guys can tell, this thing was engineered rather well, because I put all this in, and if I wasn't videoing it probably took me 10 minutes at most. I mean, the screws went in great. They're in there solid. Just being level again makes the case work really easy, so make sure you do level your first hinge. I had a truck where the people who installed it for me that time did not level it, and every time you would open the case, it would fly at you. Or even, you know, it could do the opposite where it don't want to come open. So now this one's good and level. It works fantastic. Now I'm going to get the stuff that I like to install in my swing case, show you guys that, and we'll move on past there. Okay guys, so let me point out some of the stuff I keep in there. Of course, we have a safety vest here in case we're off the side of the road and we need to warn people. I have a glove, of course, a set of jumper cables. I have a snatch block. I have a tow hitch, which actually goes right into your receiver, and then I can put my straps too. And of course I have 2 towing straps. And then I have this bag here that is full of these ratchet straps. So there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 in there. Let's keep them in the bag because it keeps them tidy. So that's what I'm going to keep in my swing case. So I will pack it all up and show that to you. It's real simple, real easy, and that just leaves me enough stuff in case I find somebody stranded. You know, again, we have jumper cables. If I have to tow somebody out of the ditch or something, we have all the equipment to do that with. And then of course straps. Everybody that has a truck needs straps. Very important for you. And I will load the stuff in the swing case and we'll call this video donezo. First thing I like to do is just put it in there in kind of the order of which I will or will not use it. So I'm going to put the snatch block down in the bottom. I like to put the vest in there just to keep it from rattling. So the vest gets a little dirty, but I'm not really caring about that because this is kind of old and you can see getting rusty here. That thing is really heavy duty. So we have the snatch block in there. And we have the tow hitch accessory in there. I'm going to lay these down in here good and flat. Put the jumper cables in on top. Put this back in here. So now I have all my straps. have a nice tidy place to put all the straps, which is going to hide everything else I put in there. Might make it hard for you guys to see. Of course, the glove. And then I like this little compartment in case you want to put some small tools or some things in here. I don't really put a lot in here, but if you want to carry tools when you're going out of town, then you put this in here, and of course it has a lock. Oh, there you go. I didn't have the lid shut. So that lock locks it. If you want to use the lock, you flip it up and use the lock. I do not really keep mine locked because it will be underneath my bed cover, which pretty much locks up the back of the truck anyway. Plus, if somebody wants to steal something out of there, go for it, losers. There's not a whole lot in there. It's going to hurt me. That concludes the video of the swing case. Bam. There she is, hidden away. I want to again thank you guys for your support. Thanks for watching. I do go into a little detail. Anything I find out, I will show you on the videos. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for the notifications. Stay tuned for more videos. See ya!